Hey guys, it's FifaRalle here and welcome to episode 61 of Let's FIFA 13. And the first 5 minutes of this episode will basically be me selling pretty much every player in my club apart from the 5-star skillers and a few of the players I'd like still to keep. So we will sell a few 5-star skillers, and that's the players we kind of have two versions on. So we'll sell the low rated 5-star skillers, and yeah, that is pretty much it. So the first 2.5 minutes is about selling the players, the next 2.5 minutes is about building a new squad, and the remaining 5 to 6 minutes will be gameplay. So I made a few calculations on all the players I sold on in this episode, and in total I would sell on 135 players, and the players I sold on, the amount I bought them for were around 1,200,000 coins, and I would sell them on for 1,170,000 coins. So not that big of a loss when you kind of think of the market crash and all that. But the major loss made were due to the tax. So the total loss were 87,000 coins, which to be honest isn't too bad when you think about I kept the players in my club when I could have sold them on and probably made a little bit of profit. But I was quite happy about that, and if you include the inform Ronaldinho I also sell, I actually made a 2.5k profit, so that is kind of alright, I think. And yeah, we get around a little bit over 1 million coins once we're done selling everything, and we'll be able to build some different squads, and we'll still have all the 5-star skillers, which is one thing I'd like to at least hang on to. So that is kind of that. And another thing I just quickly want to say is that and these episodes will most likely be out every second day at the moment. I have one final exam and still preparing a little bit for that. At the moment I have a lot of time on my hands, so I probably would be able to have them out each day. But I know at the end of the week I would end up not having any gameplay, so I'm kind of saving up gameplay now, and then I'll have the episodes out every second day or something like that. And yeah, in this episode we'll try and complete the 2-star skill challenge. So what I want you to do as well is leave a comment down below for which challenge I should try out next, and see what I should try and complete. And yeah, that is pretty much all I wanted to talk about, and we are listing up the final players here before we get into playing some games. So yeah, we build a new squad here first off, and it is around Ibrahimovic and Tarab. We used that combination before on the top, and then we use Ronaldinho as a center defensive mid, and not a spot that probably is his best position, but still I'd like to have him in a squad alongside Ibrahimovic and Tarab. And then we pick up a few players we actually did sell on, but I wasn't quite sure what I wanted to build when I started listing every single player up. So we get a Menace and Bill Hunter back into our side, and then we pick up a few team of the season and man of the match players. So that is pretty much the squad, and just the final fine-tuning there, getting some formation modifiers and position modifiers to get Ronaldinho into that center defensive mid role. And yeah, I don't know, I might swap him and Bill Hunter around in game, I'm not too sure yet, we'll see how it goes. But yeah, this is pretty much the squad. On goal we have the man of the match Victor, and his stats look really good for 81 rated goalkeeper, and he's really tall as well. So I think he'll be quite a good keeper, might be the best Brazilian keeper, I'm not too sure. But Thiago Silva there as the first center back, good pace on him and great defending and heading. And alongside him we have the team of the season Reva. He is not extremely fast, but still quite good for center back, and then a very good defending and heading stats on him. Left back Azevedo with the 5-star skills, of course, to run up the wing and create a few more chances. And on the right back we have Fanny. Despite all the jokes about his name, he's probably the best right back on the game, at least in my opinion. He got great work rates, pace and strength, and he's really tall. Center defensive mid Ronaldinho, as I said, probably not the best choice, but I would like to have him in the squad, so we'll see if we can get a few skill moves going with him from that center defensive mid role. Now moving on to the wingers of the squad, we got Asaidi there, which I've said in the past, he's a really great budget left mid with the 5-star skills and a very good player. On the right mid, Menace, 4-star skills, he's only there to get the chemistry out of Ibrahimovic. Would have preferred a 5-star skiller, but he will do the job. Center attack mid, Bell Hunter there, he got a medium attack work, high defense work rate, so that's why I think it might be worth swapping him and Ronaldinho around in game, but I'll doubt I'll do it, but we'll see how it goes. Strikers, Tarab and Ibrahimovic, both really great, and Ibrahimovic's stats pretty much speaks for itself. 41 games, 57 goals. He is the goal scorer of the squad, and this is pretty much the team we will be playing with, but that's not before the final game of this episode, because first off, we'll go into the Gold Cup, the semi-finals, to see if we can complete that 2-star skill challenge, and we come up against a quite nice Serie A side there with a box-to-box midfielders, so I was a little bit worried about playing the game, and I'll have to say, playing with this 2-star skill squad, the defending is not a problem. It's really solid, but when it's about attacking and getting goals, it's really difficult to create chances. But I get through here with Quinta, and it was a quite lucky game, so it was a little bit difficult to get anything going. But we break through here a few minutes later after our first goal. It's Matri here, a little ball will drag back to try and go past the keeper, and we actually pick up a penalty. But he will save it there. I went down the middle, and I didn't really get it tall enough to go over the keeper, so yeah, not a high enough shot, so he will save it, and we continue on into the second half here. Nozzarino on the ball, trying out a shot, but it is saved by the keeper. But then we'll get a few skill moves going in the fake shots, and the ball will drag backs going past 2 defenders, and Rafinha will make it 2-0. I was quite happy about getting that lead, and then we get another chance, and this is kind of a nice pass and move play from the squad. And yeah, I guess with this squad, it is the best option to kind of get it through, and lovely pass and move to find Matri, and and go past the keeper to make it a 3-0, and that is pretty much how the game ends, and we move on through into the final of the tournament. So I was quite happy about that game, and I did kind of control. As you can see, he didn't have many shots, only 1 on target, 2 shots in total, where I had 9. So we go into the final to see if we can complete the challenge, and we come up against the squad which actually had quite a few 5-star skillers into the side, which you'll see here in just a second. He had the informed Tirapt, informed Lamela, and Azaidi on the top. So I thought I was going to face quite a few skill moves, but in fact he didn't do any whatsoever. So I was a little bit surprised about that. But I gave my first chance here in the 26th minute, and yeah, he just held the A button. So I decided just to try and cross it in to see if we can get anything out of that. And I'll get a diving header there from Matri, but that was pretty much it. When you look at the first half stats, not much going on. I had 1 shot, 1 goal, and I dominated possession. But apart from that, not much going on. As I said, into the second half, I created quite a few more chances here, getting a few shots in on goal. Here, Felipe Santana getting way too far up the pitch because he goes straight on the counter-attack and over the top ball, and Diego Alves once again making like a complete fluke as he's done in the past episode. So I said when I got him into the squad that I didn't mind using him, but I'll have to sell him on because he's making some really stupid mistakes. I make it 2-1, but off a corner, he finds a completely open Kabul, and he will make it a 2-2. So that was really frustrating because it was difficult to create chances in the game. But we go into extra time. I try out a shot there with Quinta, a quite easy save. And once again, we try out a near post finish here. Nozzarino on the ball, going past the defender, but we will hit the post. So we go into the penalty shootout, and I will save his first shot, and I will convert mine. So that was a pretty good start to the penalty shootout. He goes slightly left off the middle, so I'll not save his shot, but I'll still convert my second shot. So still hanging on to that lead, and he converted his third shot, and I will get a quite lucky there. I actually thought it didn't go in, but it goes in off the bar there to give me the goal. Bonaventura getting a goal as well, and he can lose the game if he missed with Marquisio, but he still gets the goal, and we step up with Rafinha, and we win the game, and that was a big relief there, winning on the penalty shootout. We complete the challenge there, and it was a game where we had almost the same amount of shots, but I had most on target and dominated possession, so I felt I did deserve to go with the win in the end. And then for the final game, we got to pick up a squad morale for the new squad we build, and we'll see how it plays. And we go into the Gold Cup, and the squad we come up against is quite nice. 3 team of the season Ares Division players and 3 in-form players from the Ares Division, so a quite nice side there. And I get my first chance here, finding Tirapt, a little bridge around the keeper, and I tried for the finesse shot to the far corner, ends up going at the near post and an easy save, and instead it is him breaking through. A lovely pass from Christian Eriksen, and Babel finds a Bony there to make it 1-0, and he goes with the I can't hear you, and just like, oh, because the start of the game, it didn't work out quite well for me. Like, I couldn't really find my game, but in the middle of this first half, I kind of got my play going. I make it 1-1, and Ibrahimovic here to make it a 2-1 after some nice build-up play from Taarabt. And then we continue on into the second half here. Ibrahimovic with a little fake shot to find a bit of space, finds Taarabt, and in the end, we make it a 3-1. And we continue on here. Belhanda finding Menes, who will go with a little bit of a Rabona cross into Ibrahimovic, but unlucky to hit the post there. And then we get a really nice play going, and an angry fake shot to find Belhanda. He'll cut it back and go with the Rabona, and we find in the end Azidi chest to first time volley, but unlucky not to get the goal. Could have been a really nice team play goal there with some really nice fancy passing, but we get one final chance here. Taarabt trying out a shot from distance, but it goes way wide. So in the end, we win a 3-1, and that will be the end of the episode. The next episode is out on Saturday, and that is pretty much all, guys. I hope you enjoyed the episode, and I will talk to you later.